Okay, let me begin at the beginning. 5 years ago, I got a diva cut at Fiddleheads in DC, and it was fabulous. It was absolutely amazing. I had maintained that cut for 5 years by just trimming whenever I would be putting my hair into a protective style. And it was all good for 5 years. Like lately I've been feeling like, okay, I want to do something a little different. I want some bangs in my fro, so like the hair can like come like over my eye, instead of, I used to wear it with a part, and then it would be like split and then fro here and then fro here with like a part, and that was all good when my hair was shorter. But it got so long to where I looked like a young Frederick Douglass, and it was not the aesthetic I was going for. I wanted to pull it forward, have like a little bang, and look cute with my little fro. My son just turned 1 and I started getting him haircuts, and so I took him to the barber shop where my husband goes, and the barber was nice, kind, did an amazing job. So I asked him, I was like, do you do Afro shaping? And he said, yeah, make you an appointment. So I made me an appointment. I went there, and he saw like how massive my fro was and was like, nah, I don't want to mess you up. Go to a beautician. I was like, dang, because I like got up the courage to get my hair cut, and then I didn't get it cut. So I was like, oh, I don't have the courage anymore. I went on Instagram to look for somebody who could just braid my hair, because I wanted some feed-in cornrows, with the stitch pattern and all that kind of stuff. I was like, okay, let me just get this feed-in cornrows. It's gonna look good when I go to the Dominican Republic. I'm gonna be fabulous. So I find a chick on Instagram, we talk, we book an appointment, and then the day later she sent me a referral link to join Square Cash, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. But what I didn't realize was at the bottom of that referral link was her telling me that I needed a $25 deposit for my appointment, which I didn't read it at all. And so when I called her like I'm on my way, she was like, oh, I don't see your deposit, and I have another client, which I know she's lying because she doesn't have but like 25 followers and only posts like 1 new hairstyle a week. I know she's lying, but that's neither here nor there. So twice in a row I did not get the hairstyle I came for, and I'm still like unhappy with my hair, wanting to do something different. So I said, okay, I'm gonna give myself some time. I'm gonna get a sew-in. So I found a chick on Style Seat, and she had the most amazing celebrity stylist caliber sew-ins on her profile, and I was like, yeah. She was affordable. I was like, yeah. And by affordable I mean $150, so it's not like it was cheap. So I go there, I like navigate to the address, and it's an apartment, and I'm like, oh, she's a kitchen beautician. Not a big deal. I'm not bougie. So I say, okay, some kitchen beauticians can lay and slay some hair, so I'm not about to sit here and be bougie like I can't get my hair done by a kitchen beautician. So I go in, and my hair is extremely thick Nigerian hair. I have like mostly 4B. I have some 4C in the back, and it's extremely thick, long, big hair. So she thought she can put my hair in 5 plaits going straight back. I felt how big and loose those braids was, and I was like, I am not giving you anybody's $150 for a lumpy bumpy sew. So I walked up out her chair like, you know what, nah, it's not going down, because you're not about to have me looking crazy, and I'm gonna have to take this down next week because I'm looking like a hot mess. So 3 times in a row I tried to get my hair done. It did not go down. So I'm like, okay, let me go back to plan A. So I do my Yelp research to find somebody who does Afro shaping. I called the salon. Do you guys do Afro shaping? They said, yeah. I said, I got a really big Afro. You sure you do Afro shaping? Like, yeah, we got you. So it was like, okay. I set up an appointment. My appointment, they was like, it's with Master Stylist Kevin. And I said, okay, Master Stylist Kevin gonna hook me up. I look him up on Instagram. He got all the most amazing pixie cuts in the whole wide world. I'm just like, yes, he gonna work it out. He looked like he could cut some hair. He can't get started on time. So I finally get in his chair after waiting about 30 minutes. And then he like starts picking my hair with an Afro pick. It's in like, I had a day 4 wash and go. So towards the end, some of it was getting a little tangled, but it wasn't like tangled. Like I know tangled. I know from tangled. My hair was not tangled. But since he got an Afro pick and went right at the root and tried to like rip through, he was like ripping so much of my hair out, and I'm like instantly mad. Like soon as he gets started, as soon as he touches my hair, I'm mad. So he's like ripping through my hair, and then like he gets his clippers and turns it on and like rips and cuts and rips and cuts and rips and cuts, and I'm just like, I don't know about this. And of course I'm turned away from the mirror. I don't know why beauticians do that, turn you away from the mirror, but I'm like not knowing what's going on. And then like he rip, and then I can't see what he's doing, but I look like a shadow and I see him going like this. And he just going like this, and I'm like, okay, Zorro, maybe you know what you're doing. You do first 30 seconds. I'm like, okay, cool, you do it. And like he going like this. A minute go by, 2 minutes go by, and he's still going like this, and I'm just like, wait, something is wrong. I look on the ground, I see an absurd amount of my hair for what I wanted, because mind you, I just wanted a trim all around here to get rid of some split ends, and then I wanted bangs. That's all I wanted. That's all I came for. That's all I anticipated. So he's just going like this, and I'm getting scared. And then he like starts trying to comb out this top piece of my hair, which is where my 4C lies. This right here, he can't get through it. So he's like, oh, your hair is like, it's doing a different thing right now, so I'm gonna have the shampoo girl take you over to the thing to go get your hair shampoo, and then we're gonna sit you under the dryer, and then we're gonna pick you out, and then you know you're gonna be set. And I'm just like, what? Okay, you master stylist Kevin. I go over to the shampoo station with the shampoo girl, who was so nice, by the way, and she washes my hair, and then he tells her, don't put any conditioner in her hair, just wash it and sit her under the dryer. And I'm like, what? One does not simply wash my hair and not use conditioner, and definitely one does not sit me under the dryer without detangling and plaiting my hair. Like, one does not simply, I have 4B 4C hair, we can't go this route. But I'm like, he's master stylist Kevin, let me just see what he do, and if things go wrong, that's when I'm gonna speak up. I'm sitting under the dryer like 45 minutes mad, like, why am I sitting here? My appointment was a long time ago. I'm texting my husband, and I'm like, I'm about tired, I'm about to leave, I can't take this no more. So just as I'm telling him I'm about to leave, he says, okay, I'm ready for you. So he gets me, puts me back in his chair. He proceeds to try to pick my hair, but of course my hair is shrunk down, and when he picks, like a piece of hair just hangs out like this, and the rest of it is shrunk down like this here, like Beyonce and Gold, remember? It's just like this right here, and like he picking it out, and then it's like this, and then he picking it out, and there's like a piece like this, and then the rest of it is just shrunk down, and like piece long, shrunk down, piece long, shrunk, and it's like looking a mess. And the whole time he's like got the clippers and he's cutting my hair, and I'm just like, this is not okay. What is going on? So I told him, I was like, I'm getting nervous. He was like, don't be nervous, I got you, I'm gonna knock it out. And I was like looking around the shop, and in a couple minutes of this picking and not knowing how to section and detangle natural hair, and I was like, do you have other natural clients? Do natural people come here? Because I'm looking around, and all these are like old women, they all have relaxers, and I'm like, I'm in the wrong shop, and I'm just like, I need to get out of here. But I'm like, okay, you already had 3 failed attempts to get your hair done. Just sit here, because you finally got somebody who's willing to do your hair. So just sit here and just get it done. It's gonna be all right. This is master stylist Kevin. He gonna knock it out. I was like, you know what? Just do my bangs, and then I'm gonna be out your hair. Just cut me some bangs. I'm gonna be out your hair. So he parts a section right here, and then he cuts it. But mind you, he pulls it all the way, and then he cuts it. Now when you pulling it and cutting it, you're cutting entirely too much of my hair, and I'm just looking at this hair dangle sitting on the top of my head, and I'm like, no. He like saw the countenance of my face change, and he was like, what's wrong? I was like, I am real scared, because this is not. He was like, I know how to cut hair. And I'm just like, I'm just not comfortable. So he calls a lady over to blow dry out my hair. He was like, because you got a different kind of texture. Like acting like my natural hair is the problem, not his lack of skill. And so he calls somebody over to blow dry my hair. So I sit in the next chair, and I'm blow drying my hair, and I tell her like, look, I'm scared, this is not turning out right. And she's like, I'm gonna round brush your hair and get it straight, and then we gonna cut it. And then she tells me, you know what, you need a trim. And I'm like, you done broad, like I'm here for a haircut, like don't talk to me about needing a trim, I'm here for a whole cut. And like I was just so annoyed, and she's talking about she gonna round brush it. He was like, no, don't round brush your hair. And she was like, no, I'm gonna round brush it. So she's insistent on round brushing my hair straight. And I'm like, how am I gonna get my afro shaped? And I was like, look, I'm like concerned. She was like, okay, tell me what's going on, tell me how you feeling, tell me this, tell me that. And then like he gets annoyed because he feels like he is the hair god and that you can't question anything that he says, even though he's changed his whole strategy twice, let me know that he doesn't know what he's doing. And so he like tells her, come here, and he takes her and they go over to the back of the salon, and of course they're talking about me. That's no ambiguity there. They're definitely talking about me. So I'm sitting here with a hair dangle hanging off the front of my hair. The back of my hair is Zorroed off, like it was Zorroed. And then I have these long strands of afro hair sitting right here. And I'm looking 12 different types of awful. And so I was like, you know what? I'm done. I snatched my cape off and go over the front desk like, what do I owe? Let me just pay this money. And it was like, we don't want you walking out of here looking like this. And they tried for like 30 minutes to calm me down and try to get me to like let them finish. And it was like, we're going to do it for free. We're not going to pay. Like the salon was trying to be extra accommodating, which is why I have not said the name of the salon. They were extra accommodating, but like my hair was already toe up because you got this hair dingle sitting off the front of my head. My back of my hair is Zorroed off and all this is short. So the only way to go now is for me to cut it off. And I'm just like crying hysterically at the front desk like, oh my God, all my hair is gone. It was like, you can come back tomorrow and we'll, you know, fix your hair or whatever. I was like, just give me a card. I need to leave now. I need to leave right now. If you don't want to take money from me, I'm just going to leave. So I left and I cried and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I was like, okay, I'm going to just braid up my hair so I don't have to look at it, think about it. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to have any peace the entire time my hair is braided, knowing that like I got a Zorro situation going back here, a little short piece hanging here, and then long hair hanging here. I was like, I won't even be able to live in peace with my hair looking like that. I called and I made an appointment at Fiddleheads in DC, and I went there to get a diva cut, and I'm telling you, it was night and day. She fixed it. Of course my hair is short now because she had to even it out, so my hair is short. I'm still a little touchy about it, so I like didn't want to like take and post pictures of it. I'm gonna take the time while my hair is in braids and I'm just going to woo-saw about it and get used to it, and then I'm gonna go from here. And so now I'm on a hair growth journey. I never thought I would be one because I was never one to be pressed about hair. Like my hair grew because I have strong, thick Nigerian hair that grow. I had long, big, thick hair because of that, not because I was so pressed, not because I was out here giving my hair care products pregnancy tests to make sure the pH was where it needed to be. And that wasn't me, and I didn't think hair was important, but now that it's gone, it feels important. And like Kanye say, having money's not everything, not having it is. Having hair is not everything, but not having it is. So now I'm on a hair growth journey, and I'm gonna start taking care of my hair and doing all the things that I know I should have been doing all along. But I didn't deem necessary at the time. So that's what this channel is about. It was my product review channel, but now it's my hair grow back journey channel. Yeah, and hopefully I can get back to that type of hair that people used to stop me on the street for, like, oh my God, your fro is all of that, oh my God, hair goes. I'm trying to get back there. I'm hoping within a year I'll be back where I need to be. If you want to see what my hair looks like now, I have a co-wash review that I'll be posting in a couple days. Make sure you subscribe so you won't miss that. Bye.